Virgo, welcome to Light Stage Intuitive. Come on in. Welcome back. If you're one of my subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so it may not resonate for all of you. If you find this is not your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. As well as my intention is that this reading is timeless. So whenever it is that you find yourself drawn to this message, that's when it's intended for you. I'm going to be drawing some cards for you and your energy, your person and their energy, and for the energy and the connection between you, and we will talk about what comes up. So let's see, guys. What's going on, Virgo? What's going on in your world? What are you going through, working on, working through, working towards? What's up with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What's up, Virgo? All right, Virgo, what's at the heart of the matter, guys? Talk to me. What's going on? All right, the Six of Swords. So you've been in a really difficult place, but right now you're moving away from it. You're finding yourself heading towards more tranquil waters. There could have been someone who came in to help you with this. There could have been divine assistance with this, but you are moving away from difficulty towards a more peaceful time. You're feeling more at peace and more balanced. The crossing energy, what's working for or against you, is the Four of Wands. This is a card of celebration, marriage, milestone events in life. But I feel like, this is a love reading. This is also often called the 1111 card or the twin flame card. This is about a very deep connection, a spiritual connection to someone that you feel like you have many, many lives with. Could be what has had you in this turmoil. I think you're recognizing what it is for what it is what is providing some peace for you. I feel like you're not fighting that anymore. What is beneath you, what is in your subconscious that you may not be aware of at all, may just be coming into your awareness, or you may be fully aware of, is the Ace of Pentacles. You want a new beginning. You want to plant this pinnacle for the potential of a very stable, grounded, abundant new beginning. The Pentacles hold the potential of all of the elements, all of the aces. So you want it all, Virgo. You want it all. And you know what? Let me tell you this. If anyone can plant this pinnacle and make it grow, it's you, Virgo. It's you. Anyway, so what's behind you or your immediate past? Is the Moon. Okay, a few things. I feel like things weren't really clear to you. You were unsure. You had an inkling, a feeling, but it wasn't clear. You're very, very intuitive. I feel like you were getting dreams and signs and continual confirmation of this, but you weren't listening to it because you were afraid or you felt like it was an illusion. I feel like you've gotten some clarity. I feel like that is what is contributing to these more peaceful waters, is the realization of acknowledging that truth, receiving the clarity, understanding the promptings and the messages that you've been receiving. What is above you is the Four of Cups. I think this clarity, realizing what this is for you, is bringing in a certain amount of dissatisfaction about where you currently are. What you have. By all appearances, you have it all. By all appearances, you have it all, but there's something in you that is not fulfilled. And I feel like you have realized this, and you've realized what it is that that you want to see come to fruition, what it is that you hope and dream for, what it is that you know will provide for your ultimate stability and security. What you have before you in the immediate future is the Seven of Wands. All right, so you know what this is now. You understand this connection and you see the value in it. You're passionate about it and you're motivated. The Seven of Wands is, it's not an easy card. It's a card about perseverance. It's a card about someone continuing to do the work in order to reach the goal. You're more than halfway there. You've made a lot of progress, but there are still some things that need to be taken care of. You have everything that you need to accomplish this. And in a lot of other decks, there's one person holding a sword fighting off 6 swords. You have everything that you need. And because this is the sword's fire represent passion, desire, motivation, drive, sensuality, sexuality, passion. I mean, I already said passion, but because you believe, it's also spiritual. Because you believe in this, you are willing to persevere. You are willing to continue to do the work. And of course you are. You're a Virgo. The earth signs are not afraid of doing what needs to be done to accomplish something. But you have a lot of passion and fire and desire behind this, helping motivate you, helping give you that extra oomph when you feel like it's getting too hard. What you have on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. There could have been a communication that came in. Either you had this epiphany, this realization, this clarity come in and you have communicated this, or someone has communicated something to you which could have helped provide you with this clarity. All right, so let's see what's going on with your person. What's going on for Virgo's person? Where are they? What are they working on, working towards, working through, focused on? What is at the heart of the matter for Virgo's person? Cross-watchers, if you are cross-watching, keep in mind energy can be reversed. I could be talking about this is the person and you feel like this is you. Take this however it resonates for you. That's how it's intended. All right. Current position, what's at the heart of the matter, is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card about a few things. It's about waiting. It's about divine timing, knowing that everything has its season and that you cannot skip the steps. You have to allow things to happen in their time. It's recognizing divine timing and releasing the need to push something, because it won't reach its potential if you try to push it or force it without allowing it to have the necessary steps. It's a card about discernment, about knowing when to harvest the fruits of your labor and when it's necessary to let them to continue to ripen on the vine, and also about knowing when to let it go. But they're definitely in a place of looking at this, trying to decide what is the right course of action. They know they have to wait. And the crossing energy is the Page of Cups. This is can be a person, can be a child, someone, a younger energy or younger person in your life. But the Page of Cups is either, pages are messengers, and this page is either bringing in an offer of love or an apology. It could be that they owe you they owe someone. It could be that they owe someone an apology, or someone owes them an apology. I feel like this person is either waiting for a message of love, waiting to deliver a message of love, or they're waiting to receive or deliver an apology. I think they might be trying to discern exactly which way that goes, who owes who what. What is beneath them in their subconscious, what they may be aware of or be becoming aware of, is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So the Nine of Wands upright is someone who has really been through it. It's the wounded warrior. They've fought the battle. They've won the battle. They've been victorious, but they are extremely, extremely defensive. They've built a wall to protect themselves. I feel like with the Nine of Wands in reverse, because this is their subconscious and what they're becoming aware of, I think they're becoming aware of how defensive they have been, how high their walls have been, and they're realizing that they need to bring those walls down, that communication can't happen with these walls erected between you. What they have in their immediate past. It's a lot of cards. I'll take it. Is the Fool. They took a leap of faith. They either took a leap of faith or they feel like they did something that left them appearing as the fool. Like they did something foolish. However that resonates for them. what they have above them coming is the Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. They really feel like their heart has been pierced to the core. There's a lot of sadness there. I feel like they're looking at themselves and at, not just from this occurrence that triggered this, but it's also causing them to look at the wounds that they carry and other things. It's triggered other things for them, other things that need healing, and they're becoming aware of that. Because, as hard as this card is, and it is heartbreak and sorrow, but it's also a card that leads to healing. So they're going through it right now. They're really heartbroken. What they have in their immediate future, what's coming in for them, what's before them. What do we have for their immediate future for Virgo's person? Wow. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. So, I really feel like these cards go together. So the Five of Cups straight up is a card about sorrow or loss. Someone is so focused on the three cups that have spilled that they don't see the two cups standing behind them, which is natural. We have to experience our sorrow and our grief. We have to acknowledge that and work through that. I feel like, there's something to me about these three swords piercing this heart and these three spilled cups. I feel like in their immediate future, they're still going to be mourning these losses, these sorrows, and these pains. I feel like they're going to take that time that they need to really feel this, understand it, work through it. And when they're ready, they're going to turn around and see these cups. I am going to pull another card of clarification. What comes after this? What comes after the Five of Cups? We got two. Oh, I love it. The Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. So once they work through this, once they realize this, once they see and acknowledge the two cups that they still have standing, they're going to feel the wheel turn. They're going to realize that a new cycle is coming, and what it is bringing is the Nine of Pentacles. So I have a few things to say about the Nine of Pentacles. First of all, this is often called the single lady card. So they could have ended a relationship and now they are single. They could have worked through this sorrow and loss, and it has greatly increased their sense of self-worth and confidence in who they are. The single lady card, this card, the Nine of Pentacles, is someone who is confident in who they are, in their ability. They know they look good. They know they smell good. They know they've got it going on. And they know that they did the work to provide this abundance in their life. And because of that, they're capable of sharing it because they know they have enough to share. What else I want to say about this card is the Nine of Pentacles is also actually the card of Virgo. So could be you coming into their life. The wheel could be turning and bringing you into their life. And on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, which is, I love you guys. I have my Venus in Virgo. I feel it. But the Knight of Pentacles is, I feel like the Knight is actually you, Virgo. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. That is not a bad thing. Slow and steady wins the race, because let me tell you, these other knights go charging in these without the information, without doing the work and the research, and things fall apart. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he always reaches his goal. So that is a beautiful thing to see there. They're going to do the work. They're going to work through this. The wheel is going to turn, and they're either going to discover some incredible strengths about themselves, and or there's a Virgo coming into their life, which I feel it's you. All right, so let's get some cards for the energy of the connection between you guys. Okay, Virgo and your person. What's going on in the connection in this relationship? We have the Queen of Cups. I mean, not Cups, I'm sorry. Queen of Pentacles, which is, I love that, Earth. It's actually, the queens are the cardinal signs, so that would be Capricorn. But it doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. It's an earth energy, a very loving, nurturing, abundant, confident, capable, stable, and just someone who's well-rounded and has it all together. Very grounded energy with the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords is someone who feels stabbed in the back, betrayed, really, really hurt. Like they cannot take another sword. The good thing about this card is that it is the end of the cycle. Swords are thoughts, so it could just be, them in their head and just completely defeated by the thoughts that have been going through their head. Or there could have been something that actually happened which left them feeling betrayed and just really stabbed in the back. We have the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity or truth, an epiphany, an aha moment, recognition of a new path for thinking about things in a different way. The Lovers. Did you already have that? No, you didn't. The Lovers, this is either about a very deeply profound, spiritual, passionate, romantic, maybe many past lives relationship or connection, or it's a card about a choice that needs to be made in relation to love or your life path, maybe between two people, maybe between a relationship with a person and a different path in your life. But it's a significant one. It's a very significant either relationship or choice within your life. The Nine of Cups. Oh, I love it. The Nine of Cups. So I feel like this choice leads to wish fulfillment. I feel like that's what this clarity is. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles went through a period. I feel like this is your person. It could be you. Take it how it resonates. But went through a period of really dealing or trying to heal from this betrayal that they felt, whether it was something they carried in their head or something that happened in their life. Through working through that, they had an epiphany or a clarity of vision about this connection and what it is and what it means to them, and they realize or understand that it is wish fulfillment, that this could bring about the emotional fulfillment they have been dreaming of. This is getting what you want, what you've dreamt of, what you've hoped for. With the High Priestess, the High Priestess is incredibly intuitive. I mean, she knows, she sees all. She doesn't necessarily say, but she sees and she knows. And one of you, and I feel like this is you, Virgo. This is actually the card of Pisces, but I feel like here this is you. You know this. You have this moon here. You realized this. You knew that this was going to happen. And there's something I'm getting from this that you understand intuitively. You know that this is going to happen, but that this person has to work through this pain and come to this understanding and realization before you can move to this point. I feel like that's what you're headed towards. Wow. And on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups or Eight of Bowls. So, I love this deck. I love this card. I think this is the Medicine Woman Tarot or the Medicine Woman. Yeah, anyway. But Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from something. You're walking towards something. In many decks, in every deck, it signifies walking away from something or towards something. In most decks, it's a much more sad image. I feel like in this one, you guys are walking away from the difficulty in the past, from the blockages that you've had, and I feel like you're coming together and walking towards this new future together in unison, in harmony. You both see this abundant, beautiful potential ahead of you, full of love and abundance and nurturing and acceptance and passion, and you're going to walk towards it. I love that. All right, so I did pull an oracle card for you for just, a message for you before I started, and the card that you got is abundance, which I feel like this is you. This is you, Virgo. Abundance. So what this message is that You have abundance before you. It is going to work out. You will have everything that you need, and you are able to create and provide this abundance in your life. This is the universe saying, yes, yes, trust in this abundance. Plant this pentacle, Virgo, because like I said, if anyone can make this grow, it's you. Wow. All right, I am going to also grab a couple of messages from the universe has your back. I just like to leave with some messages or insight or what guidance spirit might want you guys to think about or go with. So let's see what we have. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have, universe? How do you have our backs? You know, you got 3, and I'm going to take them. So, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. All right. When I accept the love of the universe as my teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. All right, Virgo. And then lastly, I honor what I want to feel. I honor what I want to feel. Whatever it is that you feel, Virgo, honor it. You know, honor it, because I feel like you're manifesting it. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is what I have for you. I hope that this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up button. It helps get the video out for other people to see. And otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. I love spending time with you guys. I love your energy and the way you feel. Anyway, so I hope that things go well for you. And until I see you again, love and light.